This is a demonstration for creating song lyric slides. First, the title slide. The title, the hymn number, verses, credit information, copyright information, and the copyright license. Before we leave this slide, let me show you a quick way to create the copyright symbol. Parentheses, C, close parentheses. Voila! Clicking on an empty slide, there are a number of ways to input lyrics. I'm going to show you my preferred. This is the United Methodist Hymnal and Faith We Sing on CD that is on the church computer and available from Cokesbury. You must insert the CD in the computer to use it. Clicking up here at the top at the plus sign on Hymn and Hymns, Hymns, Canticle, and Items of Worship, I'm going to scroll down to 593. There is 593. Okay, let's split the screens. This time we're doing verses 2 and 3, and from my experience I know it's going to take 3 verses per slide. So highlighting, copying, paste, and again highlighting, copy, paste, going to another new slide, copy, insert, paste. Now, going back up to the first slide, there it is. That's acceptable, but it could be made better. Opening up again. As you can see, it's not as singable as it might be because it's not separated into the intended phrases. It is poetry after all, so let's split it. I, the Lord of snow and rain, I have borne my people's pain. I have wept for love of them. They turn away. There, that's better. Here's an alternate way to input the songs. The church has purchased CDs with Hymnal and Faith We Sing PowerPoints on them. The problem is that there's something in the protection plan that prevents copying the entire slides into our worship presentation and using them that way. But that doesn't stop us from copying the lyrics slide by slide. I've already input the CD, and now I'm clicking on Hymns by Number. I'm going to scroll down until I find 593. Here I am, Lord. It opens, and we want verse 2. I simply copy. Let's go ahead like we did before, and we'll put that on the right and split this on the left and paste. Now I want to set this up as I have done before, putting the cursor there and deleting. They turned away, and now it looks just like we had it before. Going to another empty slide and continuing on down. Copy, paste, and I find a best success if I select this rightmost item. It seems to follow the format. Again, putting the cursor at the end and deleting them. Space and delete, whom shall I send? And then the third one would be the refrain. Now I'm going to add some information that will help the congregation feel their progress through the song. I'm going to cut and paste from a previous presentation a little number and verse title that will be used to keep the congregation abreast. Going to the first slide. Now actually we're 593, verse 2, 3. sometimes when it's obvious, I also let them know that they're on the refrain. And then this is verse 3, the refrain. And on the last slide, which this is, we have down on the lower left, we have the next banner to let the congregation know that first, this is the last slide, and second, that children's time is coming next. Okay, now for some tricks. Let's say that you really, really, really wanted to get this song onto 4 lines, but it just doesn't seem to fit. Well, there's something that you can do. If I highlight this second line and then come up here to the top and click this small AV, which is character spacing, click on it and select tight. There we go. It's all in one line. Well, let's try these next 2 lines and see what happens. Well, that didn't work. Well, I told you there was going to be a time when we may find an exception to the font size we use. I'm already using size 40 font, and I told you that was the smallest that I would recommend. But in this particular case, I'm going to make it 39. Nobody's going to be able to tell the difference. And there we go. It fits. Thanks for paying attention. We'll talk to you in the next demonstration.